A wave of disappointment. One of President Donald Trump's most loyal voting blocs, Cuban and Venezuelan immigrants. Now speaking out in Miami, a Republican stronghold, as the recent wave of deportations hits home and the Trump administration moved to end temporary legal status, or TPS, for more than 500,000 people who arrived during the Biden administration. Elena Conde says she came here from Cuba on humanitarian parole in 2023. Her husband, Ariel Lara, crossed the border with Mexico twice, once in 2019 when he was detained and deported, and then again in 2022.
Wait. So he was deported during the Trump administration the first time. Because I want to make sure, because, you know, the news, they spin this narrative to try to make things to be completely different than what it is. So he was deported in 2019, which means that he came over here illegally. And then he came over here again. Let me double check to hear what they're about to say.
6 weeks ago, he was taken into custody. Ariel Lara crossed the border with Mexico twice, once in 2019 when he was detained and deported, and then again in 2022.
So he came over here during a time where everybody else was like, yo, it's popping over there in the United States of America. Biden is, you know, having a good time. He's letting everybody in. So basically everybody is coming in illegally. And now they're complaining that Trump, who deported him in 2021 or 2019, Trump deported him in 2019. He came over during the Biden administration. And this is why people were absolutely positively gung-ho about making sure that we were critical over who comes into our borders. And you're sitting there telling us or the Trump administration that they're wrong for deporting them because they got temporary legal status or not even legal status, but they got temporary protective status to be here inside the United States of America because of the president that was here in the first place. Who, by the way, Kamala Harris was the border czar. I'm not going to ever let y'all go forget that. I am going to shout that to the mountaintops because I don't want her popping up in 2028 and y'all having a lapse of judgment or memory as to what was going on. You can't get mad if you are the one that is committing the crimes. You crossing over here illegally. You got warrant the first time. You got deported. And then you came over here again. And now you're getting deported again by the same president that then deported you the first time. And y'all want to get mad. Wake the fuck up. Honestly, wake up. You not a victim. It's criminal activity that's happening in the United States of America.
6 weeks ago, he was taken into custody at his residency hearing.
So he was given an appointment to go to ICE. You told him before he left for that appointment, you don't have anything to worry about. You haven't done anything.
Instead, he was transferred to Texas, where we spoke.
You haven't done anything wrong. You got deported the first time. You didn't get in here legally the second time, and you didn't do anything wrong. First of all, his first mistake was listening to a woman. The second thing that he did wrong was come over here inside of the United States of America. Third, they don't even speak English. They're doing this interview and they speak in Spanish the whole time because they don't know an ounce of English.
To him from his detention center.
Ariel, ¿qué piensas sobre lo que está pasando ahora en este país, en este momento con respecto a las deportaciones? How do you feel about everything that's happening right now in this country with the deportations?
No sé cómo.
You don't understand how this could happen. ¿Qué pensaba que iba a pasar cuando ganó Trump? What did you think was going to happen when Trump won? You're saying you believed the president when he said he was going to deport criminals.
Now, Elena is left behind with her.
Let me update y'all on what the president said and what Tom Homan specifically said. They said that the first people that they were going to go after were the ones that were the most dangerous inside of the United States of America. First of all. Secondly, these people that you see right here, they can't even vote because they're not legal. Meaning that what difference do it make whether you believe the president of the United States of America or not, because you are not a person. Trump warned y'all, all right? Trump warned people and he said, listen, either you self-deport or you face the consequences. He changed the CBP One app into the CBP Home app, and he said, y'all need to come over here the right way, do things right and in order, and then we gonna see about what your status is like. But y'all chose to take a chance. Then you go over there to and get deported. And now you messed up and you want to come over here and act like you a victim because you went and busted down for a real one, got the chick pregnant, had a kid inside of the United States of America, and now Trump is closing that loophole also on birthright citizenship. Yep, I got it.
Daughter, 7-month-old son, and Ariel's 70-year-old grandmother, who has been a U.S. citizen for years. Together, facing a reality they never imagined.
Toda mi familia votó por Trump.
Your whole family voted for Trump. Lo apoyaba a Trump durante su campaña. Did you support him?
Yo estoy fuera.
You're outside of it. You can't vote. Pero te sientes decepcionada. Do you feel disappointed, deceived?
Why is she not deported? Oh, because he went to the deportation hearing. Okay. Maybe we'll come and get her too.
Yeah.
Me siento mal porque sé que ellos creían en él.
You feel bad because the rest of them believed in him.
But see, the news will spin this and make it seem like Latino voters in Florida is pissed. These people that are getting deported can't even vote.
Concern Democratic strategists are capitalizing on, with billboards like these calling Republican lawmakers traitors. Still, here in Florida, Trump won almost 70% of the Cuban American vote in 2024, along with 61% of Doral, home to the largest Venezuelan American population in the U.S.
They used us.
Adelis Ferro is the co-founder and executive director of the Venezuelan American Caucus.
How is the Venezuelan community feeling right now, especially in the context of these deportations?
Desperate, terrified. There are people with mental health issues. There are people with panic attacks, anxiety attacks. They rather to die than go back to Venezuela, and then
people
you have to stop.
Talking about taking their lives.
I have those messages.
Yeah, we're gonna need y'all to go ahead and make y'all country great again, and stop trying to infiltrate the United States of America with the same issues, and the same ways and the same cultural ways that you tried to run away from. That's what makes America great.
Because the situation
Because
here
of the situation, they rather
so
to take their own lives, yes, than go back to Venezuela.
The ripple effects affecting families and businesses. This Venezuelan business owner, who asked us not to use his name to protect his business and fellow owners, said the political instability has led to a 20% drop in revenue.
It's affected your clients as well as the people who work here.
Sí, claro. Entiendo que hay mucha gente que ha invertido, tiene negocio.
A lot of
These people don't even speak English, family. They don't even speak English. How can you feel as though you have some kind of rights inside of the United States of America and you don't even embrace the culture? You come over here and you change the culture to be whatever it is that you want it to be, and you think that we're supposed to cater to you instead of the other way around. That's not how it works in other countries.
people have already invested in businesses here and they've stopped because they just don't know what the future brings.
Still, experts say the current turmoil may not hurt the Republican Party.
All this stuff done in the first 200 days of the administration. They have a long road ahead before the midterms.
Do you think that Trump will pay a political price?
I'm not sure that Trump or the Republican Party as an institution is going to suffer a great deal.
No, we're not. And what we need people to do, let's just be clear. I want to be very, very clear for the people in the back. What we need people to do is come over here legally, do the right thing, and make sure that you get your legal status. And that way you don't have to worry about them boys coming and knocking on your door. Like the raid vans used to do back in the hood. Why do people feel like they're entitled to be here inside of the United States of America illegally? And then talking about injustice. They don't hold their own government to that same standard. Let me know what y'all think inside of the comments. Make sure y'all tab into the Patreon. Link is in the description. Teach Henley, 40% off your first order plus 20% off for life. I love you. I appreciate you. I'm going to holler at you guys later. Peace.